Welcome to the Shortwave radio channel, and a lot of you have been asking me to talk about the BBC World Service, especially what looks like to be the schedule for the A24 season that is going to start in 11 days from this video. So on Sunday, March the 31st, we're moving to the summer shortwave schedules. Less stations are changing frequencies. It's also the time when we look at what exactly is happening with the shortwave broadcasters. And one of them that has caught a lot of people's attention is, of course, the BBC World Service. Now, the BBC is faced with a lot of monetary issues. It's really, the funding is not there, and it's not going to go better. And so it makes choices, and the choices that it makes are not necessarily the best in the world, but they reflect what is the most costly, which is often shortwave broadcasting. So we're going to wait. I don't want to talk about what is maybe not officially finished product of the shortwave schedules available. There is a lot of cuts in the English service, mainly to Africa. A lot of transmissions will be gone. There will be less frequencies used and less time, but we'll see what happens with that. So this is, of course, the current schedule. And on the HFCC, they are working on the updated schedule. And I've seen conflicting reports on the frequencies and times. So what I must say is the BBC is already cutting. It's cut several services that were, for me, essential. And, they're replacing them with what they say is online services. The problem is our world that we live in isn't exactly the perfect world. And so just look at how they have to, sometimes reopen a frequency or put a medium wave broadcast here or do something, a change there because of instabilities in the countries. And, just look at Israel and Gaza and the internet outages and cuts that the government does because, there's too much going on there. So, what's left when that happens is radio. Shortwave radio is part of it. And in countries where things are complicated and where the internet can easily be shut down, this is the problem, is that you need a source of news. And the BBC is a big broadcaster. They call themselves the world radio station, and it is truly the world's radio station. So for many people, it's the only way they can get news and information about what's happening in their own regions. So we'll see what happens. We'll look at the global issue on the first week of the A24 schedules. And we'll also analyze, see if any other broadcasters, some stations are changing frequency. But apart from the BBC, we don't see any other broadcaster that seems to really do drastic changes. The BBC is having a lot of problems with, of course, its own budget, and that will clearly define the future. The less money they'll have, the more shortwave frequency they'll drop. And that is a dangerous thing because, like I said, a lot of people can have access to this for free without nobody knowing about it, and with something that is inexpensive. When the internet works, yeah, I get it, it's fine, but in many countries, it's a spotty situation. And sometimes when the government doesn't like it, it's no internet. So let's cross our fingers. We'll see what happens. But this is clearly going in the wrong direction. Shortwave broadcasts and radio broadcasts in general are really needed in many parts of the world still. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe. Give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.